Hello, welcome back to the Cuck Bois podcast. This week we're joined by all four of us again. The boys are back in town. We've got Alex, Jack, and Dylan.
Back in town.
Yo.
Hi.
Um,
That's fucking disgusting.
wow, this is the best intro we could ever hope for. This week we missed last week. We busy, whatever, cool. Like,
Don't worry, I
can't
wasn't
leave
laughing.
that.
Don't worry, I wasn't laughing at your joke. I just swallowed a whole lot of fucking air from this Copperberg.
okay, Alex, do you want to mention Copperberg any more times, or are we good here?
Yeah, no, I think I might ask my wife.
Yeah.
She can go get me some more
Yeah.
Copperberg.
Yep.
Oh,
I think I could use a
Nice.
Copperberg right
Yeah,
now.
product
yeah.
placement. I think I could use one. Oh, I've already had one.
I'm not gay. I've got Corona.
Excuse me. Oh, that's a fair point. I've never tried Corona.
It's quite nice.
What? Corona's godly.
Yeah, Corona's actually quite nice.
I've never tried it, but
It's
I
my
can.
favourite.
It's a good summer drink. Like,
And
so,
winter.
how about that, eh?
And any day.
Darn Snatch,
Especially on the
how
college's last
about
birthday.
that? Hell yeah. Well, what else are you going to do?
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, I went, been pretty busy week. I went out,
Every day.
just, no. I went out for a meal just before we recorded this podcast. Went to El Nando's.
Fuck it.
Yeah, cool, whatever. And
Oh my god.
no, listen. I went to go. I don't like the.
No, I'm all gone. Alex,
Alright.
he dropped an F.
I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't like the sauce they do. That garlic.
curry?
Yeah, I don't.
Like,
I've never been to Nando's, honestly. It's never been, like... I've never wanted
it's
to.
very, very overrated.
Yeah, it's overrated. It's definitely overrated. It's just.
And the fucking prices are high.
And the portions
I
are
wouldn't-
quite
I
small
wouldn't
from what
say-
I've had.
I wouldn't say they're quite high. I think they're about just.
Oh, so yeah, they're about average for a
Yeah.
restaurant.
They
How
are-
Chicken.
much is like a meal?
I think the portions, could be a bit bigger, but
Yeah.
but it's still quite a lot.
I got a wrap the size of like,
Is it like a KFC wrap?
I don't know what a KFC wrap looks like.
Yeah, I
They're
don't.
literally tiny.
I
Like the size of a fucking mouse. Like a computer mouse. Like the one that we've got, Jack.
But yeah,
We spell it. We
So-
spell wrap wrong. Like oh my god, yeah. It was smaller than that. Way smaller than that.
What?
anyway,
Yeah.
so I didn't like the sauce, so I thought, and I got some chips from my burger, and so I went to go and get ketchup. And you know how when you pour ketchup, all the vinegary shit comes out if you don't shake it.
Yeah, the pre-cum.
Yeah, I went to go and it was one of those screw-on bottles. I went to shake the bottle, lid flies off, ketchup comes out the top all over me, all over the table, all over the floor, all over the kid sitting next to me on the table.
Blood for a kid, is that?
Yeah, it basically looked like I just money shotted a kid with ketchup. Like
Just nutty
Like-
ketchup.
my jumper is ruined. Like I literally washed it today. I got back from work and I put it on and went out, and I tried to rinse it out in the sink in Nando's, and
Yeah, no.
it was just
Yeah.
fucked. Like, it-
Yeah, no, ketchup's a bitch on clothes.
yeah, I'm like,
Speaking of the vinegar.
I had to kind of well, not wash it. I had to clean everything up as well, and then apologise to this family of four, which is just trying to have a meal out on a Sunday night.
Who are you with?
I was with Richard and Aiden.
I'll pretend like I know who they are. Well, I know who Aiden is. But...
Richard was on the course with Alex and Aiden on catering, and then I just met him through them, and then we were just mates. If that makes sense.
Mhm.
I just met him through. But oh my god. The reason Aiden was there because his parents locked him out of his house. So he asked if I wanted to do anything. I was like, epic.
Cool.
Yeah, okay, cool. Cool, not as interesting story as I thought. I found it quite funny, but maybe I'll just cut it.
Yeah, it's kind of no. It's pretty
It's
interesting.
just-
It's an interesting story.
It's just I shook the bottle and the lid instantly came off. It was everywhere. I got into my car and as I sat down to put my seatbelt on, looked down at my jeans, ketchup all over my jeans. Didn't realise.
Did you lick it off?
Doesn't matter. The car's already a shit tip.
Did you lick it off?
What?
Did you lick it off? Your legs, just to clean.
Of the kid.
Yeah, the kid. I got the kid to look it up.
Oh my god, that's way worse.
Oh my god, it was funny, but it was a bit orcs called. Dabs.
Anyway,
Jeez.
um,
Oh jeez.
yeah, this week's gonna be very scuffed.
It's the last 2 weeks.
Yeah. But this week especially
Yeah,
because
good.
we've actually like not got anything to talk.
This is literally the 4th episode, and we're already run out.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we should talk about fun things that we've done together in the past.
Anal
Yeah.
sex.
Okay, we said we weren't going to talk about that on the podcast, but here we are.
It was a great orgy.
We don't talk about
It was one
okay?
of my favourites.
One of your favourites. How many have you had?
A man never
None.
tells.
5. Yeah, a man never tells. So.
A gentleman never tells.
Anyway, yeah. So I thought we should talk about
Yeah, I do know.
What we've done.
Interesting.
yeah, like nights out that you haven't been on actually.
Alright, I'm just gonna mute my mic. You go on, guys.
Actually, oh no, he's back.
Well, basically, actually, do you want to rail this into the fucking ground, Jack? Or
What?
Do you want to steamroll this into the ground, or do you want me to?
I don't mind.
I'll
You
give you.
go.
I'll give you. Okay.
I don't know where you're gonna start, so you go, and I'll. Just...
Well, me, Dylan, and Jack. So we go out into town where the coast tours, and we go out on nights out like clubs and that. And
But me and Dylan are pretty okay until we get to the point where
Dylan, Mr. Steele, you're
until you get to a point where yeah, till you get to a point where everyone's just like at that point, so it's fine. But Johnny, when everyone's still pretty sober, is at the end of the night level dead.
I still got that recording.
Oh yeah, yeah. Do you want to whip that out?
oh yeah,
actually?
we
I'll
start
whip it out.
right. We're getting like pre's, and we decided to start the podcast.
Actually, send it to Johnny because Johnny's the one that's recording with the mic. So we go out. We go to this place called Beer Keller, which you may know, and obviously you go stand on the benches and just drink and dance. And Johnny probably ran on top of every bench in the entire place.
Started stomping on. I thought the table.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna get kicked out. He starts running
Yeah.
next to these girls, and it's just a bit
Bosses.
embarrassing, really.
Jeez. Well, I know my level is what's it called? Virgin status. So I can't get
Oh,
anything. I know where I stand with those El Chapos.
Nice.
So
But
either I only can really pull gay people.
though that reminds me, this is what I was just about to say. Before Dylan was 18 and me and Johnny went out, we went to Beer Keller actually. We almost got ass fucked.
Oh yeah, Jack got a cheeky kiss on the cheek.
No, I didn't.
He did.
No, I didn't.
Oh, did you not?
No.
Oh,
Why
I
are
thought
you
I
imagining
thought you
this?
did. I don't know.
What the fuck?
I don't know. It's
It's
pretty.
Johnny.
It's pretty hot.
He has some weird fantasies.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Johnny! I imagine. No, I'm scared.
Johnny just thinking about that.
Yeah.
You nearly got
He's
kissed
got,
on
he's
the
got
cheek.
his pants down right now. Yeah, so did you.
Oh,
Yours got licked on the cheek.
I think if I'd been even touched by a gay guy,
You would have pulled out the Glock.
well, no, that's a bit homophobic, Jack. Come on, calm down.
You would
How's that
enjoy.
homophobic?
You would actually enjoy that.
I wouldn't enjoy it, but I would tell them to get the fuck off because, at least buy me a drink first.
Anyway, yeah, these guys, like, I feel like they weren't gay.
No,
At
I
first.
don't-
When
I
they
don't
came
think
over,
they're
I was
gay.
like, I don't think they're gay. I just thought they were taking the piss. And then they slowly started to, like, carry on, and they didn't stop. They didn't stop at all. They just carried on. And I was like, okay, there's, like, a limit to where
And
you
we just
stop
left.
making a
we
joke.
just left.
Yeah, and they started like proper getting weird with us and like dragging us, and we're like, okay, now we're out, boys.
Was
Bye.
that the
We
same
fuck-
night that guy bought me a drink and I just
Yeah,
walked
probably.
off? We're in another club called Home, and this guy goes, "You buy me a drink, I'll buy you a drink," and I'm like, "No, that's not how this deal works. You buy me a drink, and there's a possibility I might buy you a drink."
Was this guy gay, by the way?
Yeah, I think like, well, why else would he buy me a drink?
No, man, he's a nice guy.
So I'll go, yeah, okay, I'll buy you a drink. Yeah, no problem. Gets a drink. Me and Jack just steamrolled to the middle of the fucking mosh pit, never to see him again. You just got pranked, son.
Thanks for the drink, fucker.
I got the recording here.
We're not recording that. Okay, we're just in Weatherspoons, just getting a few drinks with the lads. Alex isn't here because lol. And yeah, we'll carry on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see you in this podcast. Yeah, we'll see where the night takes us. You feel? Hell yeah! Yee!
Alright.
And then I was sat across the table, actually holding a gun to my head. Like that was an embarrassing time in my life. I'm not gonna lie.
Did you actually say "yeah, ye" to end it?
Probably.
He said "Yogi" way too many times that night.
Can I get a yeet, y'all?
No.
Okay.
No, you can't.
What happened on the first night we went on?
Our first night, Jack.
No, like as a triple, as
Conglomerate.
A trio.
a trio.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was the day. Was it the day I bought my car? Or it was a few days after.
That was when Jordan had to dip on the night.
Oh my god, yeah. We went
Resting.
it was Dylan's birthday, and his mate Jordan had a birthday a few days before, so I thought, oh, we'll go out for Dylan's birthday. And we get to the first place to go in, and we all get in, and then Jordan's the last guy, and he shows the passport, and it turns out his passport's not in date, and we didn't know this, but but also, like, your ID has to be valid, like, it has to be in date. It kind of makes sense, but at the time, it makes sense, but at the same time, it doesn't, because if
It's really stupid.
if it still has your picture on it and you're out of date, why would someone get a fake out of date passport?
Yeah.
Like, you know, it doesn't make any
I think
sense.
it might matters if it's
So we
invalid.
tried for what, half an hour, 40 minutes to try and get him ID and get him in,
Yeah.
and it was just
In
we
the
just
end,
couldn't
he
go-
got a
yeah,
cap
we
home
had
because
to
we
go
had to
home.
come all the way into Lincoln.
yeah.
Anyway. I love well,
Well,
shall not say where.
yeah,
Shall not say the police.
we had to come all the way for me and Jack live, like, we don't live in
Yeah,
the city.
I live kind of far, and then
Yeah,
yeah,
we live in the sticks.
yeah.
So I went to pick Jack up, and then we went to Dylan's.
Yeah.
It was a good night, and I just think that it's stupid how Jordan's ID.
It wasn't. I personally don't think it was that enjoyable. I don't think Dylan did either.
Really?
Yeah, I if I remember it right, it was.
I can't
Great.
really remember it, to be honest. I'm just saying it was good because
The other night was good. Just the morning after was fucking awful.
Yeah.
well, yeah,
That
because
was
because
awful. We had to get into
we had to-
college for 9, and
that's,
oh my god!
that's where mistakes were made.
And I just sat there. I actually couldn't focus on anything. Like people were taunting me, telling me what to do, and I was just like, yeah.
Same here.
I got to go home because I need to sort out my car, so I just slept, which is quite nice.
It was good. It was.
Yeah, I'm glad you had a good time, mate. Honestly, glad.
Dylan, every time.
It was good that it was a half day.
What's funny, Johnny?
What?
Dylan said he's never going out on a college day again, and I just laughed.
Yeah, sure you won't, Dylan. Sure you won't.
I'm actually not.
Okay,
It's not
okay,
good.
yeah, you say that.
Johnny, I'm not doing that to myself again. No.
To be fair, I've only.
Yeah, I said that.
Yeah, I said it before as well. I've done it like 4 times now. 3 times. 3 or 4 times.
No, I can't do that now.
The
Anyway,
the first time wasn't too bad because you don't know really what to expect. The second time is you know what's coming.
I just won't go
Yeah,
into
I
college.
think the second time's normally worse because you know what's coming, and actually,
You kind of go a bit harder.
yeah,
think-
your expectations are lowered. I think as well because you know what's going to be happening.
Yeah, so
you're
you
not
kind of
really
just
that
drink more.
excited.
You kind of just drink more.
Yeah, and like you said, you probably go harder, but
So
It's
that
nothing
we
we-
don't care about. But you know,
so the last podcast, Dylan wasn't. Was it last
Joking,
podcast or was it the podcast
Yeah.
before? No, last
No, it was
podcast.
last podcast.
Dylan wasn't here. He went away for New Year's, even though he had his whole PC with him. Because me and Jack saw him put it in a backpack. He decided to cut ties with us completely for 3 weeks, which is really nice of you, Dylan. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, cheers, Tom.
Yeah,
tried.
I've never had the
Cheers,
time to thank you, but you
I
know,
got depressed without you.
it really struck to my core.
Just fart.
So where did you go, Dylan, for New Year's
I went to Manchester.
to go out?
Yeah, to go.
But why? Like I don't.
I don't know. It wasn't even my idea. It was my cousin's friend's idea. He thought, you know what, let's just go. I was like, no. And then my cousin was like, yeah, we're going. And then I was like, okay.
Well, sounds like a really convincing argument.
Well, he
Jesus Christ.
really had you twisted your arm there, didn't
Yeah, that sounded
he?
intense.
No, Dylan,
that.
we're going out. Well, I guess you've got me there. Sorry.
Fuck's sake.
I
bro.
tried to
First I
say
wasn't-
no.
Yeah, I wasn't down for it. Then I was like, I may as well because I've got nothing better to do. So then,
Except play Fortnite and get those victory royales.
yeah, except that. And then we go to Manchester, and then it was lit. Went back, slept. That's
What
it.
did
It
you
was
actually like? What did you do? Do you do what we do, where we go to multiple clubs, or did you just go to one?
just one, and it was £20 entry.
Fuck! Jesus Christ!
And they told me like on the way there,
What the fuck?
It's
because
a big
if
deal.
if I knew before,
You
I
would've
was like,
gone.
I would, yeah. But then like
You already.
it
go
was
there.
on the way there, and then we're on the motorway already, and they told me, yeah, it's £20 entry. I was like, are you being serious? I want to go back now.
Anything interesting
then-
happen? Like while you're in the club?
Oh yeah, some guy got beer. Yeah, when it ended around like 4. As soon as like I walked out, and then a group of these guys walk out, and then this other guy just got beaten up.
I bet
because-
you're like, oh shit.
Because I wasn't expecting. Because what they said to him was like, "Oh, come here, I want to tell you something," and then as soon as they walk outside, they just drop him. He got dropped off just like that. He started bleeding. Everyone was just watching. They didn't even help him. They were just like,
Oh god. So you nearly witnessed a murder.
yeah, essentially, yeah. So then
Jeez.
my cousin's friends helps him out, and then yeah, he was alright in the end. I mean, not a good start to 2019 if you ask me.
Fuck's sake.
How did you spend your New Year's crying? Oh, why you're alone next? I was beating the shit out of on the side corner.
Yeah, he got dropped off pretty bad.
Chopped off.
I also just remembered something about our night out.
Oh.
So once we left the main club, there's not much to do because that's like normally the end of the night. Though there's either two clubs you can go to. There's one which is pretty dead, to be honest, and no one goes to, and it's a shit club. And then there's also the gay bar or gay club.
Yes.
So yeah, we go to that.
Obviously.
Everyone goes to that. So don't
Cheap drinks.
don't bully us.
I ain't
Don't-
gay,
yeah.
I'm just
you
saying.
say cheap drinks, yeah, we didn't get any.
Yeah, no, because we're really cheap. Like.
So yeah, no, but to be fair, cheap entry, and we went in. It was pretty shit, and I mean, Dylan hated it. Johnny loves it because you know he also.
'Cause I'm gay.
But,
No, I'm not.
uh,
I am not gay.
all right, Johnny. So whatever.
What?
Yeah,
I'm not gay.
Bet.
All right, Neil, start.
Right, just cause some of the porn I watch has that fucking ball smashing action doesn't make me gay.
Just because I watch gay porn once a week does not make me gay.
I'm just seeing how the other brothers look.
Oh my god. Right.
Have you ever been watching porn and you accidentally nut when it's like on the guy's face and you think, oh, what have I done?
Actually, yeah.
and you just think, oh fuck. Sometimes I have to feel like
You're just like, am I gay? Am
yeah,
I gay?
I have to sometimes hit the rewind button and go at it again.
Yeah, just be like, nothing.
And then when it comes up, I like kind of just skip over it with the arrow. He's like, ha, got you now, bitch.
And then it just skips onto a close up of his dick, and you're like, oh, okay.
Just nuts again. It is a horrible feeling.
Yeah, we get your point.
Yeah,
We
okay.
get it. You are gay.
Okay.
Whoa,
anyway.
whoa, no. That's a bold accusation there, Dylan. I'll show you gay.
Am I like it right now?
I'll show you
Feel
gay.
like I'm-
Please don't.
You have no option.
Right.
Carry on.
Right, so in the gay
Yeah,
club.
so we. Well, no. Okay, so we start going over there, and then Dylan starts talking to people, and we're literally waiting for like 20 minutes for him to stop talking to people. Do you remember that? We're just like, Dylan, come on, and he was just like, yeah, 2 seconds. And he just started talking to more people.
I just started balancing on someone's fence. Or whatever it is.
You did.
Yeah.
And then we were right outside the club, and then there was this taxi with like a smashed windscreen, and we were just like, oh, rip. And then Dylan goes, that'll be a funny prank. Runs over, and then Superman punches from PUBG's the well, he doesn't actually punch the windscreen, but he pretends to punch it. So it looks like he was the one that done it. Then some girl comes up and she's like, what the fuck are you doing? Wait, can you hear him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Okay. She's like, what the fuck are you doing? And she's like, you just smashed it, even though she was standing next to the windscreen and it was already smashed.
She was stood there
And he
like,
saw that.
sure.
And she was talking about the smashed windscreen, yet still blamed it on Dylan. And Dylan was just like, okay. And
We
then
walked off. I didn't get
and then
Sanders.
Johnny probably called her something quite offensive, and then we just walked off
I
into
said
the club.
I said she was a retard. Because like because I was just like, he clearly didn't do it. And I said like
She was stood there before we even like saw the car.
yeah, arguing about it.
Yeah.
It was just a prank.
Yeah. So we went in, and me and Dylan didn't really enjoy it. It wasn't really our kind of thing. There was some decent music in there, to be fair. That was my only point. Until Taylor Swift came on, that's when we went. That's when we went.
I don't remember Taylor Swift, but
It was like 2 songs in a row,
oh
so we
yikes.
just bolted.
My
um,
gosh.
And then we just went home. I also got hit on by a guy in the gay club.
What you miss?
Hit or miss. I guess he
Yeah,
never
He
missed.
hit, but he missed. But he didn't have a boyfriend, so he never kissed me. No, he basically came up to me and he basically had a boyfriend. He came up to me. No, wait, what? Now I'm confused.
He came
He
up.
came up to me and he like, I don't know, he was basically like asking if I was gay. I said no. He put his middle finger up and walked off. Felt quite offended, but also quite flattered. And oddly erect. So, okay. Anyway, so New Year's. Let's talk about New Year's with us three. Because Dylan, dished us.
My night started off with drinking whiskey and coke and watching Daredevil. Ended with
Sorry.
I don't know how it ended.
And then your boys pulled up.
Yeah.
Johnny, obviously, being Johnny, drunk in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a lightweight.
Yeah.
A bit.
I quite like being a lightweight, to be fair.
Okay.
People hate it, but if you think about it, it's less money, it's less time.
Well, not
No,
for you.
I'm not hating against the lightweights, but I'm just saying that it's a bit embarrassing when everyone else is like, not drunk, and then
That's not my problem. Yeah, I don't mind being drunk first. I'm practically like 99% of my time I'm embarrassment anyway. So
That's true.
Yeah.
That is
He's
true.
not wrong. Yeah.
yeah, so it literally makes no difference.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah.
I'll let you off.
Yeah, thanks.
But yeah. So that was pretty fun. Two of Johnny's mates came.
Let's try to have
It was
gay
okay. We
sex.
just stayed at Alex's for a bit. That was and then we started just watching Netflix. Like we went through about 4 different shows because we were bored.
Watch Top Gear.
Then we did watch Top Gear. I mean, Alex rewinded it like 15 times to try and find a swastika, which we eventually.
Wait, it was a peace symbol.
It's a swastika though.
Bro, it's a swastika.
Yeah, no, it's like
But it's still called a swastika, Johnny.
yeah.
Bro, that was.
But
100%
I'm vague.
swastika.
But people, as soon as they say swastika, they're gonna think Nazis. It was a peace symbol of the swastika with the dots and whatever.
Buddhist.
Yeah, it's not. No. Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, yeah, and then we got quite bored, and it was like what, like 2:30 in the morning, and we're like,
Well, it was about 12:30.
no, it wasn't.
1:30.
It was. It was way
like
past
half
that.
3, Johnny.
Was it?
No, it was
me and Jack
definitely
got home
half
at,
No,
like,
because
12.
I
It was
got
very late.
no, because I got back to yours at 4.
Yeah. So
It,
like I
it
was
would
saying,
trust me.
and
It,
Jack
it
got
was
home
very late
Oh,
because
With, me and Jack got
it was like-
home at least at like 3:30.
oh,
yeah.
Okay.
we did. I think it was halfway. We made it home pretty quick, Alex. But yeah, no, we went into town and we saw some pretty weird stuff. Obviously, it's New Year's, so everyone's mental. But there was like ambulances everywhere, like police everywhere,
Oh,
like people just drunk, dead everywhere.
I got for Diego.
Yeah, Alex couldn't come in, so me and Johnny went into the normal club we're going to for like. I went in for like
you
20
didn't go in
minutes
for long.
trying to look for a friend.
I went in
And I
for a
couldn't
bit.
find her, so I did. Johnny stayed in that with his friend, and then what are you laughing at?
Yeah, I didn't get the joke.
And then me and Alex walked home. We talked about some pretty deep stuff. It was quite nice, actually. It's good talk, Alex.
Indeed, it was.
Yeah. And then we held hands and had sex in the bush.
Yeah, he's not wrong. We
I wish I
did.
was.
The
No,
next
okay.
the next morning we were in bed together.
Me and Jack were in bed
What?
together in the morning.
That's actually true.
You're telling
Yeah,
me
I
what
slept
just
next
said
to
wasn't
Alex,
true?
kinda.
But no,
I
you
slept
were
next
in
to
this-
Alex on the sofa.
I just got reminded of
It's
something
very romantic.
of our night.
And
out.
then, yeah, I think I know what you're on about. And then me and Johnny were sent upstairs by Alex's mum because she wanted to watch TV in the morning, which was fair enough. So me and Johnny went upstairs and then went to sleep
And
again.
you started
for ages.
throwing my fucking socks at me.
we needed to wake you up. And Jack does the fucking orange justice next to Alex sleeping in his bed. It's brilliant. We wanted
And
to
then,
wake
and
you.
then I got to a point where I couldn't not laugh, so I laughed, and then I woke you up.
Reminded myself when you talked about dead bodies.
Oh my god!
It reminded me when me, Jack, and Dylan went out this week just gone. There's this girl crouched up against the wall, and
yeah,
we
this
said-
is that classic.
yeah, we said, "Hey," no, she said, "Hey" to us, and we were like, "Hi." I was just like, "I have a good night," and that, and then she stood up, and we looked down and we looked on the floor, and it looked like someone spilled the drink or whatever.
Yeah, and we're just like,
yeah,
oh, okay.
she stands up, just got her whatever she was wearing around her knees, and she's just pissing on the floor, and we're like,
And
whoa,
then
whoa,
she-
whoa, we're like,
yeah,
whoa, we
she
don't,
stands up and pulls
yeah.
up. We get whoa, like the nice guys that we are.
Yeah,
we don't want to
gentlemen.
look. We turn around.
milady,
We
yeah.
don't want to look at that. We're good guys.
and she goes, oh, you're all immature. It's like you're pissing on the street. Like seriously, we're immature. There's a toilet literally around the corner.
Dude, Don, what was that story about you in Africa and someone getting shot and you almost died?
That's a pretty good story.
Oh yeah.
I think we should. I think
Oh yeah.
I'd quite like to save that for another one. I think. Like,
Nah, don't tell her.
okay, cool.
Well, I was with my friends. Like it was getting pretty late, and then
But where were you?
in town, like just like the city.
What
Jeez.
like what country?
This is South Africa.
Is that right? Okay.
So, and then just down across the street, there's like a petrol station. And then we were just above, like, just opposite that. And then all of a sudden we heard gunshots and we dashed it. We ran.
Wait, someone set the petrol station on
Is that
fire.
it?
No, like this was like near the petrol station. What we heard gunshots like
Oh,
around
right.
that area. So we ducked and then we ran.
Jesus Christ.
Yikes.
Anyway, could I end the
I'm gonna-
podcast, Daddy?
If you want, yeah.
Cool. So, Johnny's given me the privilege to end the podcast. And I feel very-
He's been a good boy.
Yeah.
He's eating all his greens today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dad.
Now here's he fits.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something else then, but I'm not.
Anyway, yeah. So, thanks for watching. Yeah. Okay. Bye.
It's harder than you think, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. So, thanks for listening to this episode. I hope you enjoyed. We've had some not much fun actually. So, yeah, it's been quite different.
Thanks for listening. We'll get some stories for next time or something else. We'll get a topic to talk about next time.
If you guys have got any topics that actually, like, give us to talk about, that'd be appreciated.
Asking for content. Oh, fuck. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. Basically, we are dry. We are dry,
Dried in the
boys.
Sahara.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some talc because I'm that dry.
Okay. So, yeah. Cheers for the dislike bomb again on the last episode.
Oh, we really
honestly appreciate
Can we
it.
get as many dislikes on this one as possible, please? Because
Yeah.
Can we
Like-
hit a milestone of 10 dislikes?
Yeah.
Honestly, like,
That would be a good milestone, not gonna lie.
just dislike bomb this podcast, please.
like, you obviously did not have the intelligence to listen to the last thing we said, so we're just gonna say dislike bomb it this time.
Yeah.
Because,
We don't. If we find any likes on our podcast, we will be very angry.
joking, please like. Please.
Yeah.
I'm generally gonna call the police.
Yikes.
Right.
I'll swat your fucking house, you little.
Oh my God. Okay. See you next time.
We gotta go.
There's a good-
I'm breaking up.
Oh, shit, hold on, wait, what's this fucking command prompt on my fucking screen? Oh shit, I think it's the